Capricorn, welcome. Welcome back if you're returning. This is Crow Indigo Intuitive Tarot. This is your weekly read, Capricorn. Placements, sun, moon, or rising. It is a general reading. We're using the Star Spinner Tarot this week. Quite beautiful art, you'll see. And let's see, a couple more cards for Capricorn. See what we have for you this week, Capricorn. So I am planning to do some live free readings later this week. So if you're interested in that, make sure your bell icon is clicked so that you get the notifications. And if you haven't subscribed, then you'll need to subscribe and click the bell symbol for notifications so that you know when I go live. I'll just take some questions from you folks and pull a couple cards for you. Do that for a while. And I may have some time later this week to do some private readings. So if you're interested in that, you can send me a note at the email below. There'll be information during the live as well. I can do some short, less expensive private readings. Offer those out if anyone's interested, because I should have a little time later this week for that. Let's see what we have for you this week, Capricorn. We have the Four of Wands in reverse, the Seven of Chalices, which are cups, and the King of, what is it? King of Cups in reverse. This is telling me, I'm going to show you this card. The art's quite nice. To focus. Those fish, all those fish. Lots of cups. This card is about choices. You're spending some time, some quiet time, considering, looking at the roads ahead. She almost looks like she's meditating in this card. And as she's meditating, worlds are opening up to her. She's seeing options. And that's really what the energy of this card is about. You're in a space where you realize there are so many possible paths forward for you. And some of them are quite useful paths. Some of them are deeply meaningful paths. Some of them are indulgent, but not necessarily the best for you kind of paths, but they're still valid choices if that's what speaks to you. And you're in this space where you're kind of thinking and realizing there are a lot of possibilities for you maybe you hadn't noticed before. The Four of Wands in reverse really kind of speaks to our situation right now. Celebrations are on hold. You know, you're kept from joining with your friends and community and celebrating to some extent in a physical way anyway. There are challenges to it, and you can overcome those challenges. You can find ways to communicate with one another from a distance, to celebrate virtually together, FaceTime or Skype or any of that stuff, as opposed to in person. But there's some. It's not the easy coming together of community that you're used to. Is what that feels like. It really feels like it's speaking to the present situation with so many of us. Self-isolating to try to do our part here. And I feel like that's because this is thwarted in some respects, you need to get creative, right? The wands are about creativity. And so you find yourself finding creative ways to connect and realizing there are all of these possibilities for you that you don't normally notice because you don't have a lot of time to just stop and feel what speaks to you, what is your truth. And now you're getting a little of that time back, and you're seeing this whole new set of options. It's quite exciting, actually. The King of Chalices in reverse. I think this is just a concern. You know, you care about the people in your life, and you're a little concerned about whether they know that or not. Because you care deeply about the people that you feel bonded to, you care deeply about them. And right now you're just a little concerned that they don't know that you aren't able to effectively communicate that with these challenges. I feel like this week you'll find some answers, though. There may be a fresh new idea coming to you with regard to a path forward that has to do with, the means of expressing emotion, the means of expressing compassion. I think it's an interesting reading. I'd love to have some feedback if any of that's resonating for you. I don't remember if I just told you, Capricorn. I think I already told you that I'm going to be doing the lives. So forgive me if this is repetitive, but make sure you've clicked the icon, the bell icon, so you get notifications when I go live, because I'm going to go live later this week and do some free readings for folks. Wow, I just really can't remember if I already said all of this. I feel like maybe I did, but yeah. Anyway, there'll be some information in the lives about private readings toward the end of the week as well if you're interested. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope that this is helpful for you. I hope you are safe and healthy and that you're having a good week and that we'll see you soon. Blessings.